core values. They are all equally important, equally spiritual, equally perfect in their agenda and their motivation, and we all have some of them in it, and so they're all equal that way. Okay. The language specificity that you're linking with is something I've wrestled with this last couple of years. So what I call intuitive is being in the intuitive mind, which means making a decision without rational thought.
Yes.
But that isn't my pure human presence. That's my instinctive mind. That's my center of existence.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what we teach is that if you want to shift from one core value energy to another, you go into a moment of silence, and in that place of pure silence where there is no intuition, fighting to say that intuition is more valuable here than rationality, and you have to make a decision. None of that is going on. I just am purely silent, and from that pure place of silence I choose which of the four energies I should be in order to stay in the contributing mode in this situation.
Because there's no attachment to any context around it. It's just like this.
From that place, I only care about contributing.
I get it.
I'm either contributing or not.
Okay.
And I'm trying to choose which of the four energies is most important for me to contribute, which am I most likely to stay in a contributing mode because I'm not perfect yet, and I know in this situation I can't go back into love. This is not a place for me to try to be love again.
Got it.
Even though it might be the best solution for somebody, it ain't what I'm going to be able to do.
Got it.
Understand?
Yeah. Totally.
So I call it instinctive mind, which is that pure place of spiritual presence.
Got it.
And it has this human nature in me to manage.
Got it. In that particular, in the builder where it says pure, high, pure, that purity gives it, for me, a sense of an assessment that pure, this is better than, but it's not.
Not better than, it's different than. See, it's different than. When we say...
it's only because I think pure, intuitive, high risk, and overt, I'm attached to that, so it makes sense that that would be...
Well, and that's a good place for you to go, so wonderful, that's wonderful work. You see that you're attached to some of that thinking, attached to even qualifying some of that thinking to say this is better than that. The reality is, in a given situation, one of those four quadrants is the most effective energy to be. Every situation, any situation with any other human being, one of the four core value energies is the most likely to cause a good, positive contribution. And we have usually just two or three to choose from that we're likely to be able to use well. So we're always kind of having part of our life working at the edge. And then some of us are working on a 12 or 13 point energy that occasionally we can bring in even for those things. And that's the highest adult learning, but we shouldn't expect ourselves to be there until we've asked our life question for about 2 or 3 decades. So don't expect yourself to be the 12 or 13 points of something that you are until you've really kind of mastered shifting between the three that you are. Because that's where your contribution is mostly anyway. And get out of situations. And there's one of the slides I enjoyed. I forget who it is. Somebody's fault. It's an Eastern thinker. But he said, one of the students said, if I'm working with somebody who takes me on aggressively and won't accept my statement, what should I do? He said, well, you should ask a question, listen to a statement, and decide if you agree or disagree. What if I can't do that? What if I can't stay with this person? Well, then you leave and shut up. And that's one of the things I've